How you doing this morning?
I'm alright.
Did you have a nice night's sleep?
Yeah, it was lovely.
It was?
Yeah.
Why was it lovely?
There's no... I had a pillow to myself. I had a whole... You know...
Why is that?
My single bed.
Single bed. This is our room. It's like not very neat now because we have slept in it and ruffled the things up, but yeah.
Yeah. Come on, let's go.
So this is Lid Airport. This is where he's flying from. Just going to go and have a look at some of these planes that are over here. No idea what they are. Just feel like going and having a little look while everyone's getting like stuff out of the car. It's a bit of a blustery day. There's clouds in the sky. So let's go and have a look at these planes. Ooh. I have absolutely no idea what they are. So as you know from yesterday's vlog, John's dad got given a present to fly in an aeroplane alongside a Spitfire. So that is what we're at Lid Airport today doing and sharing with you guys. So this is just the runway with the Spitfire just standing there ready and waiting alongside the plane that John's dad's going to be going up in. And so we just had a chance just to kind of have a look around. It was quite a blustery grey day, but they said that the flying conditions were still really good, so there we go. That's the pilot. His name was Charlie Brown. He's just getting his headgear on, ready to get in the Spitfire and start her up. On a pin. It was a really emotional, amazing experience. We were, as you can see, we were so close to all the action. We got to see the Spitfire up close and personal, so that included all the sights, the smell, the smell of the oil of the Spitfire, and we got to feel the breeze of the propellers turning. It was really kind of an in-your-face sort of experience in a totally good way. This is all the chaps just about to board their plane, ready to go off. The Spitfire is just about to take off. The Spitfire took off before the plane of spectators did. And we were very treated to a bit of a display by the Spitfire. The spectators were before John's dad's plane took off and flew alongside. John's dad very kindly gave us his footage that he took, so you could actually get to see what they saw from the plane, which was absolutely amazing. He thoroughly enjoyed the experience. He thought it was absolutely fantastic, thoroughly enjoyed it, absolutely amazing. As I said yesterday, he got given this gift from when he retired from work, and it was just such a really lovely experience. The spectators were really catered for as well. We got to really got to experience things. We weren't left out, which was really nice, because sometimes when you're a spectator, you're kind of left you know, standing by the wayside, but it was really nice. We got to see a lot. We got to experience the day, be part of the day as well. So that was really, really awesome. It was a fantastic day. As I said, it was really emotional. I don't know why. Something about the Spitfire starting up and the sounds and the smells, really, really touching. So yeah, amazing, amazing, amazing experience. So anyway, as this is Spitfire, they kind of, when they flew, they kind of did sort of like, you know, the area around the Battle of Britain. So they flew over the Battle of Britain memorial, and they also flew over the White Cliffs of Dover. And we later, after the experience, you know, after he'd finished the experience, we actually then drove to those places, which I'll show you in a bit. So then we drove to a different airport. There were a couple of flights going that day, but we drove to, this is a grass airfield, because the Spitfire can't land on tarmac or gravel or anything concrete without shredding its tyres, so it had to land on a grass airstrip, which was really cool. It was about half an hour away, so we drove in between to see them land, which was great. And not only was this Spitfire flying, there was also a Hurricane as well, so we were there to see the Hurricane land as well. And again, we were really up close and personal with the whole thing. It was fantastic. You can see how close we were. At one point I could like practically touch the plane. Anyway, so John's dad also got to go on a tour and have a look round the Spitfire and the Hurricane while it was standing as well. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyable experience. Absolutely, yeah, phenomenal. Okay, so we've come to the Battle of Britain Memorial, and this is a visitor centre that they're building, and it's going to be in the shape of a Spitfire wing, which doesn't really look much now, but I'm sure it'll be great when it's finished. So yeah, we're just going to walk up to the memorial and see what it's all about. John's looking a bit tired. Are you a bit tired? Yeah.
Busy day.
You what, sorry?
Busy day.
A busy day. So the Battle of Britain Museum was kind of very, very peaceful, and it was nice, but there was a really sort of, it's hard to describe, atmosphere. It was just very still and calm, and it was kind of a little bit surreal because of that. The memorial itself is supposed to be a propeller on the floor with white bricks, but it's quite hard to see from the land. I guess you can see it best from the sky. So luckily they had, John's dad saw it when he was in the plane, but luckily they had a picture of what it actually looks like for those who aren't so lucky to go up in a plane. But yeah, there was just this a big wall with lots of people's names on, and there was statues, and I don't know, a kind of peace and calm and serenity, but a little bit, I don't know, I guess you almost felt the weight of what they'd experienced. I don't know, it's very, very strange, but a very nice sight because it's up against the, it's basically on the cliff, so you get to start to see some of the White Cliffs of Dover, so it was a very, very nice sight. So we're at the White Cliffs of Dover Visitor Centre, just looking out at the channel and the port of Dover, and it's just beautiful. Skies are blue, the sea is blue. It's just very, very pretty indeed. And there's just a P&O cruise liner. Don't know what it's doing, going out about his business. Okay, so right up there on the edge is the Dover Castle, And this is Dover, the port of Dover. It's absolutely huge. To give you some sort of scale, there are some lorries just going through the sort of, I don't know if they're checking in or checking out, but there's a load of lorries over there boarding the ferry, and I'll zoom in so I can show you just the sheer scale. John's taken a photo of the pretty flowers and is scaring the life out of me by being right on the very edge of the cliff. Do you know how scary you are, Mr. Brim? Yeah, you're very scary. It is very, very scary. Just absolutely stunningly beautiful, but it's like, right, the cliff edge is a bit freaky. Freaky, freaky, but look how white those cliffs are. I know people say about the white cliffs of Dover, but they're very white. I've seen them before when I've come back from France on a ferry, and yeah, I think it was a catamaran and a ferry. I've been a couple of times, and so I've seen them before, but they're just very stunning, white and sparkly, and I can really imagine that the guys, when they were coming back from the war, when they saw that, I can just, yeah, spectacular is just the word, really. Even the path is white, but I guess that kind of figures as it's a white cliff. Ooh, a little boat. We've left John's parents back at the visitor centre. We had a cup of tea. We had basically afternoon tea, and they were starting to feel a bit tired. I think John's dad got overexcited, but he really enjoyed himself. And so the wind is quite breezy up here, so it kind of takes your breath away a bit. We are literally, guys, on the edge of the cliff. Look, see? Edge of the cliff. So yeah, John's parents, we've left them at the visitor centre having more tea while we're having a little walk, and it's absolutely stunning. Really is stunning. It's one of those things that you can't kind of get everything in through the camera. You just really can't appreciate the beauty and the size and the scale and all that kind of stuff. But I'm feeling a little bit insignificant right now, to tell you the truth. But yeah, wow. Right, Mr. B. There's the port behind us still, the harbour. Wow, absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? And France is over there. You can just about see the land. So, just saying, right now it's beautifully hot, and all day we've seen aeroplanes and ferries, and right now I'm feeling like I want to go somewhere quite cool on holiday. But there we go. There's more of the cliffs. More of the cliffs above us. There's all these little flowers, but I don't know what they are, but they're very pretty. Very pretty. You're very pretty, Mr. B.
I know.
There we go. So just had dinner at the Woolpack. It's just very British pub looking, so I just thought I'd show you how cute it is. Cuteness. It's got a little pub garden and little birdies singing. It's on a country on a country lane. There's Jonathan. I'll go over the other side of the road and I'll show you. So we've had a yummy, scrummy dinner. I feel quite stuffed now at the pub. And we've left John's mum and dad because they're staying tonight at the lodge. And we're just on our way home now. It's 8 o'clock and we should be home at about 10:30, 11. Something like that. Yeah. Something like that. So yeah, we're just leaving the place now. And it's really warm still. What temperature is it?
17 degrees.
17 degrees C, obviously. Have no idea what that is in F because we work in C and not F. Yes, feel very... We'll put sun cream on. Right, half the day was overcast and it's difficult because it's those days that are slightly overcast and you're walking around. They're the days that you seem to get burnt. But we did put sun cream on, but I'm still feeling a bit like we've been in the sun. But never mind. It's been a very long day, tiring day. I think because it's been fueled with like emotion and excitement and stuff like that. So, well, I'm feeling tired. You said you're feeling okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's John. Yeah, he's feeling fine. So I'll be alright. I'll be right in a minute. So yes, on our way home to see our little girls and see if they missed us.
See if they noticed.
Do you think they even noticed we've gone? Anyway, we'll go home and see our little girls.